Are you ready for the ultimate night in gaming? Are you ready for the greatest event in the history of the human race? Are you ready for me to announce that today, I, Andrew, from Beta64, am pleased to announce that I did not have one single fever today. Not one fever today. I was below 99 all day today, which means that I am ready to be rebirthed. I can't wait. I have been stuck in a little sick shell, like a chick in an egg, and I'm ready to burst forth, renewed, reused, and recycled. Is that what it's called? Reuse, renew, whatever. Doesn't matter. I am the Eggman, and tonight I've got a master plan for you. I know that you know that I love to be trained. I'm like a dog. I just love the thought of training. That's why we're gonna be retraining my brain, okay? My brain has become a squishy mess. As you can see, I don't know what I'm saying, who I'm even talking to. I don't know what's going on. I'm barely even sentient at this point. Some would say I'm not even human, which is why I bought this. Brain Age for the Nintendo Switchy, the ultimate trading sensation. Look at that, look at that. Look at that box. Do you see that box? If you don't see that box, then I don't know what to tell you. It's right there on your screen. Comes with Tore and Tore and Tore. Tore means training. I was like, what's Tore? Tore means Toreiningu. Toreiningu. We're going Toreiningu my face. If you notice, it says English somewhere in here, right? Hold on, let me look for a second. There's English on here, right? I'm just looking. There's player mode. Hold on. Where's English? Hold on. They told me it was in English. I know it shows kanji as like one of the game modes in here where you have to like draw kanji, but I swear to you, if I put this in my Switch, it's gonna be in English. I swear to you. I hope. I pray. That kanji means years old. So that's sai. That's sai. So I want you to know that just from looking at this box before the stream started, I looked at this box and I had an epiphany. So you know, well, you might not know. From the box art, you can see that you have to like hold the Switch in your hand, like physically in your hand to like do stuff, and it comes with like a pen to do it. So I have to plug it in via aux to my capture card, delay it, throw it out to the stream, turn it off on my XLR mixer so that way it doesn't double through, to match it with the camera, which is slightly delayed, okay? And that's a huge pain, right? Good Lord, right? And sometimes it doesn't even work. I had an epiphany. I had an absolute epiphany. What if I plugged a mic directly into this camera right here on the back and then shot it through HDMI into my capture card directly? I wouldn't need any of that, and I would be free to do handheld streams again without any sort of cables. So that's what I'm gonna do over the week, next week, for Street Pass Stream 2. Dude, that's rad, thank you. Free, no one knows what I'm talking about, but it was an epiphany for me, and I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to tell you that. I wanted to tell you that. I didn't mean to redeem that, don't worry. Refunded right away. Andrew, should I get Papa John's pizza? Yes. But before we get to that, I have a package from Rainbow Kappa that I've been meaning to open. It is a birthday gift, I've been told, from the Rainbow Kappa. Okay? I did not go into the UPS store. Nooks did. Thank you, Nooks. Thank you. Thank you, Nooks. She has re-healed very well. It's not your birthday, though. I've been told I can open it. It's not your birthday yet. Am I allowed to open it? Rainbow Kappa owns the rights up until I open it, right? I think, is that how gifts work? Where, like, until the gift is physically opened, like, they own the rights? How does that work? How does that work? It's your birthday in September. Yes. It's actually kind of scarily soon. It's in 12 days. I'm actually kind of surprised because last time I blinked, it was September 1st. You can. Okay. I've been told I am allowed to open this. It says, keep this. I would show you on this camera, but it's a little big. It's a little big. In fact, I'm gonna move the camera. We're gonna move the camera. I'm not allowed to open this until I unwrap my present. So, in advance, thank you, Rainbow Kappa. And I'm gonna open it now. I'm just gonna open it right now. Oh! Skyloft! I love this song. I love this song. Oh, it's actually got like a really cute packaging to it. Look at this. Is that adorable? Is that adorable? It's like a Japanese packaging. In Japan, they instead of like wrapping it in a thing, they'll like put it in a bag and like tie a ribbon around it. That's so cute. Oh, it's got a little thing on it. This bag is made from 100% recycled material. Nice. Well, I already know what it is now. From the note. It says, you get Monopoly, everybody loves Monopoly, from Rainbow Kappa, spelled with 2 N's. Rainbow Kappa. So, it's Monopoly. Though I will say, oh, it's Miku colored too. That's so cute. I will say, there's a bazillion different kinds of Monopoly. So which one do you think it is? This is impossible to open. This is impossible to open. Yeah, I'm strong. Let's look together, shall we? Dogopoly. It's Monopoly Cheaters Edition. Get caught, get cuffed. You get real handcuffs available. What can you get away with? What? Follow, bend, or break the rules as you buy, sell, dream, and scheme. Get away with as many cheats as you can. Get caught, get handcuffed, and sent to jail. This looks great. You can be a T-Rex in this one. Holy crap. Well, thank you, Rainbow Kappa. I'd play it with chat, but I don't think this is online compatible. I don't know if it's online compatible. This is just worth it for the handcuffs alone. Look at this. These are some high quality handcuffs right there. I actually had handcuffs as a kid and I love playing with them. I don't know why. When's the stream? Do you think is there one player support? Is there one player support? You could play with Nooks. That's a really, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. This would be like a really fun, like, invite a bunch of people over and like stream it and like have like a camera under the table so you can like watch people steal. But then they wouldn't be able to look at chat. Cause then I know you'd be like, Andrew stole $1 bazillion. Do you think anyone would notice if I just went and just took all the money? Just took all of the money? Maybe have chat versus beta with board games. How could I tell you cheated? That's a really interesting idea. But I need to read the rules because I don't know how you can cheat. Can I like just steal things? Do I physically steal things? This is incredible. Thank you. I do not own this version of Monopoly. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday present. Appreciate it. Oh, now I can open the envelope, which is a receipt, which is a receipt. Thank you, Rainbow Kappa. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? Open this up and started installing if it has an update. I don't know why y'all think I like cheat at video games, because I clearly don't. I've never once cheated in a video game ever in my entire life. Not once. In fact, I was known by my grandparents to be too, it was weird. They'd always say I was like a stickler for the rules growing up. How do you open this up? And maybe as I got older, I'm a little more like, yeah, so what if I stole Park Place? It's mine. And then I beat up the kids, the neighbors. My parents had to move. Oh, got it open. Got it open. There it is. There it is. Also, I feel like I have to let you know I did not beat up the neighborhood kids. I promise. I don't know if you'll trust me, but I promise. Look at this. This is not just the reason I bought this. Not just for the game. Check this out. Oh, brain! And an official Dr. Kawashima pen. The official Dr. Kawashima pen. Look at him, he's right there. Look at how beautiful he looks. Look how beautiful he looks. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know, that's a lot of words. That is a lot of words. Give me that stylus.
No, it's mine.
Look at that. Oh, that is a hefty stylus. That is a hefty stylus. It's got like a little separate, so I thought it would like pop open to be like an eraser. Like I needed to like erase it. Ooh, look at that. Look at like the tip. It got like a, I don't know, it's a fiberglass. I don't know what that is. It like squishes. It's like a pillow. It's like a pillow, just. You know what it reminds me of? That thing, the like red like. I don't know a good word for it. The red thing on the laptop that you went like that. I don't know what that thing is called. The nub. That's what it was. I didn't want to call it the nipple. All right, let's plug this in. Let's put it in and see if there's an update. If there is, I have an extra thing I can talk about. Is there an update? Look, it immediately picked the English version. It immediately picked the English version because it has a different box art. Is it pre-updated? Oh no, I thought it was like pre-update because it was version 1.0.1. Well, while that's downloading, look what else I got. So, this was the thing I accidentally bought on eBay. You're never gonna believe it. It's broken. You're never gonna believe it. It's broken. So. It looks great. Look, it even comes with well, I mean, it did. It came with the official USB cable. That's somewhere else. But like, check it out. It looks nice and shiny. I don't know why there's like glass on my hand. Look at that. That's not bad shape at all. Yeah. So it's broken. Why does it say $7? Okay. So let's talk about this. Yes, this is the accidental eBay purchase. Yes. So the person who was selling it said Pikachu cries when I use it. Don't know if it completely works though. So I assumed that if Pikachu cries when you use it, then it should be working somewhat, right? So Pikachu cries if you press the button and you shake it and you go like that. Pikachu will like cry. Like that's like a normal functionality. So I was expecting if it does that, it should do it. Please tell me you tried to charge it. Yeah, I charged it for like 2 hours straight and it did absolutely nothing. And none of the lights turned on saying it was charging at all. So, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work. But I have good news. This is still under warranty somehow. So, I have been contacting the Pokemon people to hopefully get it replaced. And I should have known when it was being sold as is $7 and the guy was selling it for $25 that it would probably be broken and he was just trying to get a profit out of it. But you know, how was I supposed to know he would accept my offer for 15 bucks? How was I supposed to know? So fingers crossed I'll be able to get a new version of this for free. Or maybe like $5. And if not, it's actually really, really easy to replace the battery. It's just a Joy-Con battery. And, but you have to open it and that voids the warranty. So my hope is that I can just get that replaced at a later time. So, after I confirm that they won't repair for me. Now, folks, how does that fit a Joy-Con battery? It's like... I think the battery's just like here. And so it just like fits like that. I think that's how it works. I think it's how that works. Anyway, it's finished. It's ready to go. The update is done. Let's do this. I actually have spare Joy-Con batteries. Hit me up if you need one. Thank you. If they do not fix it for me, then I will do that. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. Oh, it's loud. Oh gosh. Oh, my ears. Actually, I forgot I could just do that. Is that good? I think it's better. I wish you would. I don't know why it's forcing me to do it like this way, because it would work so much better if it was this way. Louder. Okay. Good. There we go. All right. Welcome to Dr. Kawashima's brain training for the Nintendo Switch. I'm the only person on the face of the planet that wanted this game. Get your fingers moving and challenge your friends. Daily trading. Sudoku! Yeah, I'm gonna be, this literally looks like an application. Oh, he doesn't talk in this one. Well, of course he doesn't. I think I already knew that. It's gonna be like the olden days. Let me like, maybe I should zoom in a little bit. You don't need to see the Joy-Cons. You don't need to see the Joy-Cons. Let me just, there we go. Just a little bit. Nice to meet you, Beta 64. How's it going? There we go. Perfect. Perfection. My name is Ruta Kawashima. I'm a neuroscience at Tohoku University in Japan. Brain functions begin decreasing at a faster rate from the age of 20. I'm already 5 years deficit. I'm already screwed. You seem to forget things more easily. Yeah. Can't seem to remember people's names. I literally cannot remember someone's name 5 minutes after they tell me. Guaranteed. I will not remember their name. And get more impatient and irritable. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Do you get angry at people? Do you hate people's guts? Well, then you're probably old. I'm gonna change the tint a little bit. It looks a little too orange to me. A little better. It seems a little better. Just a little bit. Oh. Let's begin by measuring your brain age. We use data collected from subjects from 20 to 79 and compare the results that match the best. Left-handed. Left-handed? Left-handed? What? What a weirdo! Left-handed people use both sides of their brains control movement. There's research that show they are better than sports. Well, I don't mean to brag, but the cerebrum was originally, oops, I got a bit carried away when it comes to brains. Wait, it's not too much trouble. Could you turn the, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, this is gonna be so much better. Oh, the cables are so much closer. Oh, this is wonderful. The light's a little bit too close now, but that's so much better. Yes. Perfect. It's so bright though. It's so bright. The camera placement needs to be perfect. This is the brain age stream. I can't screw this up. I can't screw this up. Rock, paper, scissors uses the IR motion control. Do you have a hand? Oh, you'll have to use your hands on the right Joy-Con. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Bro was personally offended when you said left-handed. Welcome to the stream, the actual series. We'll do rock, paper, scissors test. Are you gonna train my brain based on rock, paper, scissors? Your self-control will be assessed. Rock, paper, scissors uses the Joy-Con's controller to detect shapes. Follow the instructions as fast as you can and use your hand to form rock, paper, scissors. When the round is over, raise your hand and move to the next round. Am I supposed to use my right hand? Like, what hand am I supposed to use? You won't have to win. Sometimes you'll be asked to lose. Face your palm towards the camera. If you face just your fingers toward the camera, it won't pick them up very well. Make sure it's not too far near. Make sure it's a Tuesday. Make sure you don't breathe too hard. There could be problems with recognition if there's anything else in the frame. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, this is so, oh God, this is so weird. Place on a level surface and when ready. Okay. Oh. Oh shoot, here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, that wasn't right. That wasn't right though. That wasn't right though. Try to lose paper. Oh, I'm supposed to do it like that. Okay, I understand now. Try to lose paper. That's what I'm supposed to do. What? How do you win? Paper. Oh my gosh, my brain. Try to lose. Oh God, scissors. Scissors. Lose, 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 lose. Scissors. Paper. This is so hard for my brain, which is great. Scissors. This works really well though. God, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Holy crap. I'm gonna just take off all the Joy-Cons. There, that looks a lot better. Alrighty, alright. That worked really well. That was fun. That was really fun. I've never seen like many games take advantage of the IR motion. In fact, that's actually the only time I've ever used the IR motion sensor. Other than the eating game where you go like, in order to properly record your brain check and training results, I'll create a profile for it. I'm gonna need your name, phone number, current address, date of birth. Yeah. That's wow, that's really hard to write. Hold on. That's gonna be a problem because I'm gonna wanna do, no, I'm not born on the 91st. Hold on, what's happening? 2, no, 7, no, 7. Oh no, oh no. This is not a good sign. This is not a good sign. Okay. Yes. You won't be able to update this later. All right. We're gonna calculate 20 years old is the best possible score. Alrighty. And my age is I'm older than my grandparents. Means you have lots of room to grow. I've been sick. I swear I've been sick. I've been sick. Because this is a trial run, the results aren't recorded. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're gonna do an official check because that's not real. That's not real. Modern technology has made our lives easy and convenient. However, easy and convenient means we don't use our brains and bodies much. Laptops, smartphones, how convenient. Is there a downside? I think so. What do we actually use our brains for? Nothing. We try to measure this using our latest brain activity mapping technology. Now look at this image of a brain. That's a brain. I have one of those. It's very squishy. It shows a brain. It shows a brain while it's in the process of thinking. The left prefrontal cortex is working slightly. This is while watching TV. See, and this proves you want to watch TV more. Kids, this proves you want to watch more TV because it uses more of your brain. Only the optical lobe for sight and temporal cortex for sound are working on both sides of the brain. And this is solving simple calculations quickly. Oh man, so many spots on both sides working actively. This is the brain while reading aloud. You can see various places being worked. Hey, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using my brain right now. We use in this software it includes exercise such as simple calculations and reading aloud intended to stimulate the prefrontal cortex, responsible for the highest levels of brain activity. We've measured the prefrontal cortex and only include training to help stimulate it. We took the DS title, Dr. Kawashima's Brain Training, How Old Is Your Brain? Look at, that's a real paper. I want you to look at this real closely. See that? That's not made up. Look at those words. Do you see those words? That's real words, okay? I want to keep that in mind. I want you to keep that in mind. Those are real words. They didn't just make that up. This is a paper proving that this game works. That is gonna stimulate. Ran a play test by having 16 young people and 16 elderly people within groups of 32 played for 50 minutes a day, 5 times a week for 4 weeks. And what we found is the members of each group which played the game showed effects of improved executive functions and brain processing speeds. Norton 2013. Since the software also tries to stimulate the prefrontal cortex, you could say it too might have potential effects to brain functions. Well, join me for some training and remember to keep it up. Ah, that reminds me. Seeing as you've installed the latest update data, you can now do the Brain Training World Championships, held every Saturday from 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. This was released for Japan and Europe, not America. So, that's a little early for Andrew. Oh boy, who's gonna get up at 2 in the morning for brain training? Oh boy, 2 a.m. 32, 67, 49. Have fun challenging rivals. And there's one more thing. If you manage to reach a brain score of 20 after the update, you'll unlock a special training exercise. It's a devilish one, some might say. Think of it as my challenge to you. But you know, you can't just reach a brain age score of 20 no matter what. There might just be a different way to unlock training. Could you tell me how to write the number 5? When you write the number 5, do you always write it the same way or does it vary? Vary? Always the same? Do you write the number 5 with 1 stroke or 2? 2. Thank you. You can change this number 5 recognition at any time. Let's give it our all today. Dude, not gonna lie, I love how this looks. It looks professional. And who's this dude? Is that Dr. Kawashima? Who's this dude? Well, you found it. Is that how you unlock the special training? You either do the best thing in the entire world, or you tap the quirky little face in the corner. This special exercise is usually unlocked when you get a brain age of 20. But if you just can't manage to do it because you suck, You unlock it here. Do you want me to unlock it? I'm 80 right now, dude. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance. It is! Oh my gosh, that's literally, dude, that's the Brain Age Concentration Train for 3DS thing. Working memory challenge. Holy crap, is that the N-back trading? Dude, they got that in, it's N-back trading, let's freaking go. I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped for this. This is literally the 3DS game ported to Switch now. This special training should put your working memory through its paces. If you wanna learn more, why not take a look at what's working memory? Now I'll explain about the train. Remember the symbols in the order. The answer will be the previously displayed symbol. Touch the bottom symbol with the correct answer. We'll start with 1 back, and the number will change automatically depending on what well you do. In 2 back, you have to remember 2 symbols ago. That's sick. That is literally a port from the 3DS game. I don't know if you know this, so let me repeat it again. I am a huge Brain Age fan. DS, 3DS, boom, big fan. This is great. And you'll also notice they only let you do it 3 times because according to studies, if you do the training for more than like 30 minutes, it will actually hurt your brain function if you do like N-back training for too long. So they only let you do it 3 times a day to help you with that. And on the 3DS version, they only let you do 1 devilish training at a time for a maximum of, I think, 30 minutes. I guarantee you this is based on nonsense. Well, you'll just have to wait for my Andrew 64 video. Exclamation mark Andrew 64, you better freaking subscribe because that's the next video going out there. And, well, I might do the F-Zero video because that was a kind of funny idea. There, I did brain training on the 3DS for an entire 7 weeks straight. That's around 2 months straight of brain training. And I calculated using statistics on whether or not Brain Age Concentration Training can in fact help improve your brain functions. And it's all recorded, I just need to finish editing it. So, subscribe to Andrew 64, you're not gonna wanna miss it. And you'll also want to check out the latest video on there too. I think it's pretty good. Is the testing only on yourself? Yes, the testing is cherry picked. Yes, it's only me. Yes, it's not factual. But I did it. But I did do it. But I did do it, so boo. I'm sorry I didn't get 17 people involved, but I ran an experiment on myself only. Yes. Data cheater. Beta's a cheater. Beta's a cheater. Put him in the handcuffs. Put him in the handcuffs. Watch how good I am at this. Watch how good I am at this. Triangle. Oh, I have to like say? Oh. Come at me. Meet me in the parking lot at 7-Eleven. We'll brain train each other. Don't increase the level though. Don't increase. Dude, and it's doing the 85% or more from Brain Age Concentration Training. This really is a port of just Brain Age from Concentration Training. That's so good. You're allowed to do it again. Well, why don't I stop while I'm ahead? Fine. Oh, no, I'll keep going. I'll show you all what's up. Triangle, waves, square. Triangle, wave, square. Wave, square. Square, waves. Waves plus. Waves plus plus. Waves, plus. Waves, I just need to get focused. I just need to get focused. I just need to get focused. I'm embarrassed, but I just need to get focused. I didn't give up. Dr. Kawashima says never freaking give up. Can we meet the parking lot of a GameStop? Okay, I'll allow it. Dr. Kawashima said, stay strong. That's what he said to me, and I've never forgotten those words. I'll do one more. I can beat this. I just have to focus. I just gotta focus. Woo! I'm also sick, by the way. I'm also sick. So, just letting you know, that's pretty good. Just saying that's kind of what a 20-year-old would think. You see what I'm putting down? I'm saying I'm young. I'm saying I'm not 80. I don't care what he says. Not bad at all on Creature Challenge. Let's push your abilities. Well, that's all they're gonna allow me today. That's all they're gonna, look, my brain's sparking. My brain's sparking. Well done, you clearly worked hard. Don't overdo it. We look forward to tomorrow's training. Here's your stamp. Give me that stamp. Yeah, pop. Just like that. Now you have one stamp, which means you can play Germ Buster. Oh, I love that. Germ Buster is like one of the game that's like in all of them. All of them. Do you want to connect to your friends? Oh yeah, I'm sure all of my friends have brain age. I'm sure all of my friends have brain age. Have you considered releasing the videos on Patreon first? I'm not gonna do that for Andrew64, but my plan is once Beta 64 starts, I'll put them on Patreon first. That's the plan. Can you make your own stamps like the original? Holy crap, it's like a freaking app. Oh, it's so bright. Can I turn down the brightness? Hold on. Let me turn down the brightness. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. That's better. Dominant hand left, share brain training email? Do you know you can share your daily training results with a family member by email? Results are sent automatically the day after you train. Why? Wait, what? I mean, that's cool, I guess, but that's so weird. I can set an alarm so I don't forget to train? Oh, you can! You can customize your own design. You can. You can. All right, let's do it. What should I do? What should I do? I don't really draw well though. I don't really draw well though. Ballsy. Ballsy looks like this, right? Is that ballsy? It's an egg. Add eyes. Is that good? Perfect, all right. So that's my stamp. So first things first, I wanna start training. So that way I at least feel like my brain has like done something. These are like stock photos. These are like stock photos from like a medical textbook. It's like, and the pill that you see here is an acidionine 14 pill, which is used for muscle cramps and aches. Reading aloud. Sudoku. Dude, look at all these games. Look at all these games. I'm so into this. I'm so unbelievably into this. Okay, we're doing Sudoku. No, wait, I hate Sudoku. Why would I do that? Back, back, back. We're doing reading aloud. Read an article aloud as fast as you can. You can do this with one article per day. Touch and slide on the screen to scroll the article. Touch end as soon as you finish reading. It's okay Oh, and it's okay to read to yourself if reading out loud is too embarrassing. Now my question is this. There's no microphone. So, may activate prefrontal cortex, may train brain processing speed. Mighty hates Sudoku. It's hard. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. All right, here we go. Wimbledon acquires Miss Wade. It's so wonderful to have the Queen there, the crowd cheering for her and cheering for me, the Duchess of Kent waving, all the singing. It was so friendly, just like a fairy tale. Virginia Wade was bubbling over. She had just emerged from the inevitably emotional scene on Wimbledon's center court after 4-6, 6-3, 6-1 win over Betty Stove in the women's singles final, which lasted an hour and 38 minutes. The emotion sprang partly from patriotism, partly from the public's recognition of a player who, at the age of 31, had become a champion at 16th attempt. She had been upset, she said, because so many people were reluctant to reassess her, had disregarded her chances of winning the tournament. Everybody thought I was past it and couldn't do it. I wanted to prove that I deserved to be out there among the champions. It was so wonderful to have the Queen there. The crowd cheering for her and cheering for me. The Duchess of Kent waving, all the singing. It was so friendly, just like a fairy tale. Virginia Wade was bubbling over. She had just emerged from the inevitably emotional scenes on Wimbledon center court after her 4-6, 6-3, 6-1 win over Betty Stove in the women's singles final, which lasted an hour and 38 minutes. The emotion sprang partly from patriotism, partly from the public's recognition of a player who, at the age of 31, had become champion at the 16th attempt. She had been upset, she said, because so many people, reluctant to reassess her, had disregarded her chances of winning the tournament. Everybody thought I was past it and couldn't do it. I wanted to prove that I deserved to be out there among the champions. Whoo! So Andrew paraphrases everything he reads. That is literally so true. That is how I function. That is how I function. I paraphrase everything. Let's be real here. When I read something, I skip words because I'm like, I'll get the point. I'll figure it out. 4.5 syllables per second, by the way. Cycling speed to his own detriment. Yeah, sometimes I just don't get it. But I'm alive. I am alive. Try to do even better next time. Reading aloud may be good for activating your prefrontal cortex, may also work in your brain in general. Let me give you a tip that will make you have more fun. As well as training that may activate your prefrontal cortex, this software also features games that relax the prefrontal cortex. Germ Buster, enjoy some relaxation. Here's another stamp. Where's my stamp? Oh, it's because I already stamped the other stamp today, and I had to add it to it. Dang, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, I'll try dang Sudoku. I'll try Sudoku, but it's hard. How do you even, solve Sudoku, fill in squares with the number 1 to 9. You need to follow the 3 rules when writing numbers. Every column must have a number from 1 to 9. Every row must have one from 9. Every box can only contain one of each number. Fulfill all 3 conditions and you succeed. Here are the controls. First, you touch a square, then you write the number down below to confirm it. You can also just touch the numbers. Each square contains up to 9 memo numbers. Touch the undo button to go down a step. You can touch the pause button to stop partway through. This point, you can start where you left off. This is so simple compared to Brain Age Concentration Training, because Brain Age Concentration Training, the developers of the game, I've done so much research on the development of Brain Age Concentration Training for an actual video. They made that game not fun and then had to figure out how to make it fun. That is why the game is so overdeveloped, because what happened was, this is a little spoiler for the video, but what happened was they made the game first, just like Brain Age for the DS, and it was so not fun because it was so difficult that people who played it were saying, this sucks. And the developers were like, this sucks. So they spent years adding stuff to the game, trying to make it more fun. Like adding stamp designs and unlockables for an entire, months worth of unlockables. And tons of different games and variations. And trying to reward the user somehow to get them to enjoy the game. This is back to the basics where it's oh, it's just simple brain puzzle kind of stuff, whatever. It's just more fun. Brain Age Concentration Training is like, it's so sucky in such a good way. And that's why there was full voice acting too, because people read the text and they were like, he's making fun of me. So they had to use voice acting to get across that they were trying to be supportive. There's a whole story behind this, dude. There's a whole story behind this game, and I love it. Now, shall we try Sudoku? You have doing a good job hyping me up for a Brain Age video. Of course, it's so good. It's so fun. All right, we'll start with this. Let's go. Let's go. 5. I'm a god! All right, strike 2. What did I say? What did I say? Genius, genius forming. Now, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Even if you don't like the thought, or you think it's like bullcrap to like train your brain, it is kind of cool to have like, I want you to know I imported this game from Japan, okay? On PlayAsia for $30, including shipping. Including shipping. This was 30 bucks. And it came with the pen. Like, that's a DS game. That's cheaper than it was on the DS. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it just to have like, oh, I can play Sudoku and I get a cool like pen out of it. This was one of the best purchases I've ever made in my entire life. I'm so happy. 1. Yeah! I did it. I did it. And you could, the best part is I could email my friends. Hey, Andrew from Beta 64 is 70 years old today. I feel like should actually try to, you know, play regular Sudoku instead of the literal baby mode. What would it be? What number goes in the center square? It can't be 1, 4, or 8. Can't be 6. 1, 4, 8, or it could be 2, right? Couldn't it be 2? It could be like anything. It could be 3. What, couldn't it be like 2 or 3? Why couldn't it be 2 or 3? No, it has to be 6. It has to be 6. I actually had to think on that one. That one wasn't baby. That wasn't baby. Yeah, you couldn't email your friends on the DS, could you? Just saying. Just saying. Okay, it can't be 2, 4, 5, or 8, or 1, 3, 7, or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. And this stylus is like really good. I don't have a screen protector on my screen though. You can tell the scratches. You can like see the oh gosh, look at that. It's like a freaking, it's like the roots of a plant. It's like that like jellyfish with the really long tentacles. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna go in the trash. It's disgusting, it goes right in the trash. Get a protect you heathen, it's far too late. It's far too late. I have one on my real phone though. I do have one on my real phone. How does Sudoku work exactly? So, it can't be the same numbers in each row, and the numbers have to fill all the squares. So, 3, 3, can't be 3 there. 3 would be there, so it can't be there, which means it's 3. It's 3. Why didn't they put Brain Edge on mobile devices? Well, I know why they wouldn't in America. Apparently, people get sued by saying brain training works in America. So this is only released in Japan. Can't be 2. Can't be, could it be 8? Why couldn't it be like 1 or 3? Why couldn't it be 1 or 3? Well, if 8 can't be there, can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. Why can't, oh man, this one's tough. This one's actually tough. So what would it be? 8 can't be there. or there. That means 8 would have to be here, 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 here. It could be in any of those, which means that it can't be. Why can't? Huh? What? If that's 2, why can't that be 1, 2? Why can't that be 1, 3, 4? So that can't be 8. That can't be 8. It's nice how it highlights the parts where it can't be. That's really nice. That's actually really nice of it. So it can't be there, can't be there. So 8 could be here or here. Yeah, 8 could be here or here. And it could even be there. So it could be in any of these 3. So why can't that be 8? Why could that be 8? Why can't that be 8? It can't be 5 or 2. Like, what would stop it from being 8? Is it just 8? But why could it have been 3? But why couldn't it have been 3? Why that took 1 minute and 40 seconds. Why could that not be 3? Can I explain? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put in 3. I'm gonna put in 3. Why can't it be 3? Why can that not be 3? Why can't that be 3? Why can't it be 1? Why can't it be 1? Look at the top middle box. That's 5. Why? But this is 3. Why can't that be 3? No one can explain that to me. Anyone want to math that one out? Because I can't get it through my brain. Why that can't be 3? That's 5, and 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there. That means this one is 8. That means this one has to be 8. Which means that can't be 8. And if that... Was I supposed to do like a lot of work? Maybe I was supposed to do like a lot of work. But then why can't that... If that can't be 2... But why would that have to be 8? Oh, if that's 8, that can't be... Then that means that has to be 8 because this one is 8. I get it. I get it now. That means that has to be 8. I understand now. Because that one has to be 8, that forces the other one to also be 8. This is hard, dude. This is why I didn't like Sudoku as a kid. Apparently Disman was a huge Sudoku head though. Can I get a poll? Which one of you like are huge Sudoku heads? So it can't be 1, 7, or 9. So that means it can be 2, it can't be 3 either, or 8. It can't be, oh, I can make this like a memo. That's kind of cool. So it can't be 1, can't be 3, or I guess that's what I'm supposed to put, like what it could be. How huge a fan, I'm talking about heads, not just fan, heads. Can't be 1, can't be 7, can't be 9, can't be 8, can't be 3, can't be 5, can't be 4, can't be 6, it has to be 2. Now that one made sense. That one made complete sense. Wow, there's so many Sudoku heads. Why are there so many Sudoku heads? All right, let me try my first ever Sudoku time. Would you like the assist function? Well, I am 80. I could use a bit of assistance, but I'll give it a try. No, I think I can do it myself. Thank you very much. Okay, so that can't be 1. That can't be 1. Well, that can't be 1. And that can't be 1, so this one has to be 1. That means 3, can that be, so that has to be 1 there. So that means that there's 4 and 9 left. So 4 has to be here. This one has to be 9. It has to be 9. Which means 80% of people are Sudoku heads. Like, I know you could just get this on an app, but it's kind of cool to be on Switch. I don't know. It's like it's bigger than any phone I'm gonna have. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people with an iPad or a tablet run around. I just have a phone and a Switch. 2. So this needs 2, 5, 6, and 8. 2, 5, 6, and 8. So 5s can't be here. 5 can't be here, which means this one has to be a 5. I like that if you mess up in the first bit, like if you do something and it's like, oh, it must be that, you can just add the stroke still and it'll fix it. That's nice. Granted, you know, you can't like write the number on like a phone or something like that. I need some music. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So this could be 2. All right. All right. We need 2, 6, and 8. 6 can't be there, 6 can't be there, so this has to be 6. 8 or 2 is left. This can be 8 or 2, and this one can be 8 or 2. Why is this in the F-Zero expansion kit? You can get that in the 64DD version? I know how to play Sudoku, I just don't have a reason why. You gotta do it for the brain training, bruh. You gotta do it for the brain training. So this can't be 2. That can't be 2, which means this one has to be 2. Reminder, this is beginner. It's just taking me this long. 3. This one and this one could both be 3. Could both be 3. And then there's 8. Both these could be 8. So it could be 3 or 8. 3. So this one, if this was a 3, so 3 can't be there. 3s could be here or here. So this could be a 3 and this one could also be a 3. So this one couldn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 could be in any of these. That could be a 4, that could be a 4. Oh no, this one can't be a 4. That one can't be a 4. And then 9. 9 could be here. This one could be a 4. This one could not be a 9. This one could also be a 9, which means this one has to be 4. This one has to be 4. The first 2 boxes you marked are already solvable, Andrew. Oh, right, because I forget the boxes are a thing. That's right, I forgot about that. That can't be a 4 now. So either of these could be a 3 or 9. So this needs to have a 3 and a 7. 3 and a 7. 7 can't be there, so that means 7, 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I got this now. Oh, I got this now. On Rainbow Row. Oh, this can't be a 2 because there's already a 2 in this box. 2's there, which means 8's here. Holy crap. I'm figuring it out. Guys, I'm starting to become a Sudoku head, I think. I think I'm starting to become a Sudoku head. Okay, okay, hold on. So in here, we just have 2, and wait, I already have 2 8s in here. Oh crap. Oh crap. So wait, I did that backwards. I did that completely backwards. This needs to be 8, this one needs to be 2. I did that completely backwards. All right, cool, that's fine, I did. You brain farted, Andrew. You did a stinky poo. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get stinky poo out of my head! I don't want that in there! I don't want that! I don't want, my brain is trying to focus! And if I read that in chat, my whole line of logic, it just leaves. It just leaves. I don't want to think of duty. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be 6 or 9. Can't be 9 there, so that means 9 here, 6 here. Which means this one has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That one's a 5. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So this could be a 3 or an 8. Can't be a 3 there. Which means 3 here. 8 here. Oh my gosh, we're just blowing through this. So that means if that's the case, then something's happening, I think. 1 can't be here. 1 can't be here. 1 could be here or here. Why can't I memo anymore? Oh, because I tapped the wrong box. 1 there. 1 could be there. 1 could be there. 1 cannot be over there. 3. 3 could not be there. 3 could be here. 3 could be here. 3 could also be here. 3 could be in any of these. Once I figure out 3, then I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna be able to do it for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next is 5. 5 can't be there. 5 can't be there. 5 can't be there, which means 5 is here. Which means 1 has to be here. 1, 2, 3, and then there's 8. 8 can't be there, which means 8 is here.
Means 8 is here and 3 is here.
Oh, you can just type over. You don't have to press erase.
One, two, three, four. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the one that's missing.
Man, I suck at sixes. I've always sucked at 6. 6. Writing the number 6. I've always sucked at that one. I don't know why. I remember as a kid, I'd get in trouble by my teachers. I would get in trouble by my teachers when I would write a 6. It would look like a 5 because I wouldn't like finish it or something, and they got mad at me. Mad at me.
I remember that. Or was it like, did it look like an 8? Maybe it looked like an 8. Maybe I did like that or something. No, it was how I drew 5s. I drew 5s like that. It was awful. It was awful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is 4. 4 can't be there, so 4 is here. And then that means 9 is here. 2 can be here or here. Nope. 2 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can be 8. Dude, we are ruling this school tonight. 3 can't be there. 3 can still be here. So this can be, it's either 3 or 8. 8 can't be there, which means 8 is here, which means 3 is here, which means this one cannot be 3, which means this has to be 3. This one has to be 9. 1, 2, 3. This one has to be 4.
Dude, this is like the greatest moment of my life. Everything's working out so well. This song is so quiet. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, this is an educational stream. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a little education? So what if it's Friday? What's wrong with a little brain training?
What's wrong with the little brain training? Come on now.
2 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, so this one can be 2. Bro. 2. There we go. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yo! My first ever Sudoku! And how long did that take? Almost 9 minutes. Almost 9 minutes straight. Wow, I'm a Marvel! I'm like Spider-Man!
He's from Marvel, right?
Let me give you a tip that'll make you have more fun. If you get a brain age of 20, the music playing in the daily training menu for that day will change. Actually, it's the music from the first game. Here's another stamp. Dude, that's awesome. So you can get more music. You get extra, you can unlock music. That's big. That's big.
Okay. So I've already gotten those.
I feel like I'm ready for my brain age checkup. I think it's time. And now that things are working again, will this game work for me despite being 18? So here's the deal. I was a young lad, like earlier than 14. I was like 11, and I would play Brain Age, and it would be like, you have to be at least like 25. Like the lowest Brain Age is 25, but I still played it and have a good time. You could totally have a good time, even if you're not 20. Your brain age check consists of 3 tests chosen at random. So, brain age score is the approximate average containing a breakdown of self-control, processing speed, and short memory scores calculated the results of 149 people. Oh wow, this is like a whole document. What in the world? Okay. Are you ready? 3 checks chosen at random. I'm gonna move it a little more to the right so I can like keep my hand here. We'll assess 3 things: speed, processing, self-control, short-term memory, and that's how we calculate. The first is the highest number test, your self-control. Touch the highest numerical value. Don't get confused by the size of the numbers. Okay. I want a prediction, if you don't mind mods. And on that prediction, I want it to be multiple options for the age. 10, or sorry, 20 through 29, 30 through 39, 40 through 49, 50 through 59, and then like 60 plus. They're ripping off Big Brain Academy Brain versus Brain. This was in the DS version, which came out, I believe, before Big Brain Academy. But they came out about the same time because it was on Big Brain Academy was on the Wii and this was on the DS. I wouldn't be surprised if they, help. What is my brain age? Ancient! Remember, my first test was 80, but I'm just saying that was because I wasn't used to like the game. I've had some training now. My brain is starting to focus now. Ancient. You don't have much time to bet. I think it's just a minute. So, or maybe even 30 seconds. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's fast. So make your predictions. Don't think too hard. Just do. Just act. Don't think too hard while you're gambling. Just act on instinct. That's what Uncle Al taught me. So right now, the most majority think 50 to 59. Only 10 points on 20 to 29. I will admit, it is unlikely for me to do the best that this game has to offer right away. That is pretty unlikely, I'll admit. A vast majority think 50 to 59. 60 plus is only 1%. The second most voted for one is 30 to 39, which I think personally I'm gonna get somewhere between 30 and 50. I think that's personally somewhere between those two. So let's do it. I won't fail you. Ah! That's like the ultimate out of context clip. Just like, oh, I'm not gonna fail you. Immediately, in 2 options, pick the worst possible one. I'm sorry. My self-control is apparently lacking. By the way, I'm gonna have a cookie after this. I'm gonna have a cookie. It's gonna be delicious. Have a little milk with it. Ooh. Speed counting. Your information processing speed shall be assessed. As soon as the timer reaches 0, count as loud from 1 to 120. Pronounce each number distinctly. Slurs will not help at all. Slurring for speed will not help. When you're done, press done. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 90, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. I couldn't remember what was after 99. And dude, what? You also own the game? And you beat me by 10 seconds? Bro. I didn't, bro. Well, thanks for showing me up. Cool. Guess who's unfriending them on Switch immediately after this? Memorize a 5x5 test. Your short-term memory will be assessed. Remember the locations of 25 number as best you can within 2 minutes. Then you have another 2 minutes to write them on screen. Once you remember the location, type and enter the number. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I absolutely hate this. Oh no, I'm not good at this at all. Okay, I have 2 minutes. 1, 2. So 10, 16, 20, 25, 19, 17, 11, 22, 13, 18, 20, 6. I should be good at this. I've got good memorization skills, right? It's just so big. And I lost. That's all I got. Oh man, this is the only one the hand recognition messed up on. All the rest of them I screwed up on. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5 somewhere. Oh shoot. Nope, that one was 7. I knew it was a 1 digit. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. This is so hard. This one had a 20 something in it. Like it was 20. No, it was 24. 23? 23? 23? 23? One of them is 23! Yay! One of them was 23. 25's up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a 6 somewhere. Nope. 6 somewhere. There's a 6 somewhere. No! That was the one and it messed up! That's it. I almost got half. I almost got half. I would have gotten half if that one had been right. I would have gotten half. All right, what's my age, Mr. Kawashima? What's my dang age, Mr. Kawashima? 20 is the best possible score. Okay. Critical? I'm in a critical state? I'm in a critical state. Well, congratulations to those of you who are in the 40 to 49-year-old range. Congratulations. Don't worry, there's plenty of opportunities for a comeback. Let's look at the results of your self-control. Okay, my processing speed was okay. Oh, it wants me to take a screenshot. You know, share to my friends. Why would I do that when I could email them? These are about the same. My processing speed is pretty good though. That's your real age plus 19, isn't it? Here's your stamp, you loser. I just love the sound. It's really good. Well, if I stay up late tonight, I can join the Brain Age Championship. I can join the Brain Age Championship. Why don't we relax, okay? With a little germ buster, some post-training relaxation. Does that sound nice? This is not a part of your training. This is not to activate your prefrontal cortex, it's to relax. You need to relax, Andrew. Do it after training or right before bed. Here are the rules. Guide the germs, drag them down, rotate with a quick touch, connect them, eliminate all the germs. If the capsules pile up, it's game over. That's nice. I'm gonna do hard. Oh, listen to that music, that's good. I am Dr. Mario, I am saving lives. I am Dr. Mario, I can't do tricks. I am Dr. Mario. I am Dr. Mario, I can do it all. I am Dr. Mario, I can win. I can this, I can that. I am Dr. Mario, I can all. Ain't this nice? Ain't this relaxing? Uh-oh, now there's 2 pills that come down at a time. That's a little less relaxing. You're not a Dr. Mario head? Nooks is a humongo Dr. Mario head. No! That was my bad. It's because I'm looking at like sideways. I don't want to be like, what's going on now? I'm trying to be considerate to y'all, to the viewers. This isn't very hard though. If I had to say, this is pretty easy. Let's go. This kind of screws me over though. Crap, that's actually kind of terrible. Come on, give me good stuff. Give me the good stuff. There we go. I got that one. If I can win this without dying, I get $5 billion. How's that sound? Does that sound good, everyone? This is stage 1, Andrew. This is supposed to be relaxing, Andrew. Why are you playing on super hard mode, Andrew? These are all questions. They're all valid questions that I will not be answering. I just wanted to prove, after being called an 80-year-old man, that I have the gumption, the skills, and that I can pull it off. I want to prove I can pull this off. Because if I can't, I'm going to cry. It's not giving me good pill options though, to be real with you. This
is actually awful pill options. Okay. We're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Oh, that's really good. That's a good one. Dude, we got this, we got this, we got this. As long as I don't screw it up, we got this.
Yeah! Gaming! Gaming! Look at his face! Look how happy he is for me. Oh, he's so happy and excited. Oh, that makes me feel good. Yeah, that's a save and quit kind of feature if I've ever seen one. That's a save and quit. Virus Buster isn't meant to be that hard. This is how I like it. That's just how I like it.
What else we got? Well, we got a lot of things to unlock.
I want to do more of like the hand games. I want to do I have to like wait till tomorrow? Maybe I could read another article too. I'm kind of, oh wow, it's already been an hour and a half. Sweet. I've got plenty of content to stream, don't you worry. Write the answers to problems as fast as you can. Touch the eraser icon to correct answer. Let's go. This is studied by Dr. Kawashima, by the way.
What? What is that? 1? What? 0. Oh. What? 4 times 6 is what? 20. Okay. Oh my god, bling, ding, 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 ding. Purple mattress egg test, blah, 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 blah.
Thank you! Thank you, Hot Coca Gaming, for the 6-month resub with was that with Prime? That's with Prime. He is being unfriended the moment the stream ends. I want you to know. Actually, you know what? Let's do it live on stream. I'm kidding. Thank you, Hot Coca Gaming. Thank you for the 6-month resub. Appreciate it. Try to do even better next time. My prefrontal cortex is literally cooking. It's like an egg on an oven. What is quick play, you ask? It's a way to test out your brain age checks with a few exercises that use your fingies. Also, there are 3 kinds of ones you can play against a player. Ooh, have some fun with friends and family. Okay. Really good effort. I think you've been training hard. Let's end. But what if I don't want to? Keep up the good work. I hope to see you tomorrow. Well, let's try quick play. I want to use my dang fingers. I want to use my dang fingers. That's what I want to see. RTX 4090. That's actually, by the way, just letting you know, that's real-time ray tracing on his face. I just want to make sure you know that. Welcome to Quick Play. Here you can try some new brain training exercises to get your fingers moving. Play along with friends. You got the hand, actually, you know what? Let's do the quick brain age check again just to prove I'm not freaking 80 years old. Let's just prove I'm not 80 years old. Ooh, that's so hard. That's so hard. But I did it. Oh, my guess. I would at least be my account. All right, my new brain age 71. Come on, man. 71. Also, was there a donation? Hold on a second. 1 second. My phone buzzed. Oh. So I'm keeping an eye to make sure in case donations happen, because obviously the sound is turned off. So my phone pinged me that something happened with PayPal. So I was like, oh, maybe a PayPal donation. No, it was get $10 off at overstock.com with a purchase of $100 or more. Thank you, overstock.com, for sponsoring this video. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That was a great text. I get way too many notifications on my phone. Like, far too many. It's actually a problem that I need to fix. Let's try finger calculations. I want to do all these IR ones. They're really cool. You gave them free advertising. Don't go to overstock.com. They ate my child. Answer as fast as you can with 1 to 5. Finger calculations where your hand, wait, it says, oh, it's fine. Which hand? I guess I'll keep doing right hand. That's defamation, Andrew. I just wanted to prove that I wasn't sponsored by them. I just wanted to prove it. This is cool. This is so cool. I love this. This is worth it for this alone. Why am I so much faster at this? Why am I so good at that? Why am I so good at that? That's a new why does it have to be guess though? Why does it have to be guess? I haven't unlocked it in my main account yet is the problem. I have to like wait for another day. Dude, that was so good though. I did so freaking good. How much was it? It is on Play Asia. Use code ANTDUDE at checkout for 5% off. Why is he so good at this game? Dang it. Thanks, dude. Crashing my stream. Mimic the hand shape you see. So if you really want the game, it is literally on sale at Play Asia. That's where I got it from. It was the cheapest option available from what I could find. I also looked at like Amazon Japan and like Yahoo auctions, and it was way cheaper just to get it from Play Asia, which is not usually the option. I'm just gonna say it right now. Going on record, most of the time, Play Asia is freaking expensive as butt. But it was cheaper. It was cheaper. Mimic the hand as fast as you can. And finger drills is fine to leave your hand where it is. Just change your hand shape. Face your palm towards the camera. If you face just your fingers, we'll pick them up. Yeah, we know this. Yeah, we know this. Here we go. Let's do it. So I just need to make the shape. This is so fun. This is so... I've never used the IR sensor this much in my life. This is so fun. I think only 2 to 3 games use the IR sensor. Well, you gotta add Trombone Hero now, or whatever it's called. We got that. Okay, now we have bird watching. Bird watching? This is a competitive game. All right. All right, chat. You got this. Count the number of birds that you can see on your screen. Non-bird objects are included too, so be careful. There's several rounds. The one with the quickest right answer wins. All right. Good luck, chat. I wonder if my program still works that I made. Hold on. I wonder if it's still on here.
Let me see. Let me see. Classic YouTuber backup. I had a program on here that lets you guys decide, like do things like that, but I don't think it's on here. Yeah, I don't see it. So you guys are just gonna have to come to consensus together. Count and come to a consensus together. Okay? I thought it was gonna be a lot of birds across the screen, running across the screen. We'd have to count it as we went along. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna they run across the screen, you have to count them all. It's like, how many birds were there? It was just 3. All right, all the rest of these are multiplayer games, so I guess that's out. Is there really nothing else I can do? Is there really nothing else? He's like, good evening, Beta. Nice to see you again. Oh, that's exactly what he says in the 3DS version. Look at that. What a great day. I can play more Sudoku. Man, if only I could do the World Championship. It's open for 24 hours. Okay, so we good. It's open for 24 hours. You get 2 attempts per event. I'd like to treat this as a fun little event to challenge your brain. Have fun clashing with rivals. Wait, I can enter? Your date and the birth on your account. Your username, result in your country. Sure, yeah. Can I start? Aww. Who is the top 100? Who is the top 100? That's a lot of people from Japan. Let's find America. Where's America? Come on now. Come on, America. Where are you? Come on. Yeah, Nina. Yeah, America. And that's it. And then Esther's not from anywhere. Esther gets her own country. It's the only one. It's the only American on the list. One day, I'm gonna make it on the list. I'm gonna make it here. And then, oh boy. Japan's doing really well for themselves. Ooh, okay, Chair's doing pretty good. Man, oh wait, okay, Americans are really good at the dual task. We're known for that. As a country, we are very proud of our dual tasking abilities. Calculations 20 times. We're not very good at math though. We're not very good at math. Wait, was it generation? Generation. Oh, the age groups. The age groups? What does generation mean? Global. Oh, this is within my age group, I guess. This is within my age group, and this is just the best, in general. This is just the best people everywhere. So in my age group, I should be that good at calculations. That's 11.15 seconds. What was my score again? 11.15? Oh no, it was 50. It was 50. There's literally, look at all these games we could play. Look at all these. You know what? We'll just do one more. We'll just read aloud one more time. I'll just read aloud one more time, just for you. It's the Wimbledon again. I don't want to never mind. It's the freaking Wimbledon again. I don't want to read the Wimbledon article again. I guess that's it. That's my brain trading for Nintendo Switch. It's Wimbledon. Time for another brain age stream. Well, one day it'll happen. What happens if I actually put this in the dock? Like what happens? Is it gonna explode? Is it gonna get mad at me? Maybe it'll get mad at me. Let me check. Just out of curiosity. What could it do? What could it do? It's going to say no, you can't. Hey, it works. Hold on a second.
What can I do over here? What can I do over here? You can't. But I can do the fingers. I can do the finger ones. I can do, what is flag raising? Hold on, I know like, what is flag raising? I wanna know. Which hand is faster? That's the question. Huh? What? Oh, you have to like really go for it. You're not allowed to just go like, You have to literally go like. Wait, I didn't read it though. No, it still didn't work. Oh no. This one doesn't quite work. That one doesn't quite work. You're supposed to stand. This is really weird. This is literally like, can I ask a question? Did the 1-2 Switch devs work on this? Was this made by the 1-2 Switch devs? You broke the gyro. Keep an eye out for the countdown, then count the boxes. It's the counting game again. The counting game again. I think this might be everybody 1-2 Switch's developers. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked everybody 1-2 Switch. I'm gonna go on record saying that I liked it. Let's see what happens if they're exact. Seven? Oh my gosh. Well, that's so much easier. Okay, okay. Okay, we're good. This game gonna go on forever. Okay, bro. I think that was 5. Okay. Dude, that's not fair. I think you were supposed to count the ones that weren't there. I think that was what you're supposed to do. Hey, my left hand's slightly faster. My left hand's, I am left-handed. I am left-handed. Counting braids helps your observation and concentration skills. So, here's what, do you want my full review? Let me give you my full review. This is the DS game on Switch. The 3DS game is a whole nother beast of beauty and tragedy at the same time. Tragedy that it wasn't considered the best game on the 3DS because of people with small minds. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that if you had played the game, your mind would have increased in size and you would have understood the beauty of the 3DS game. This is the DS game. The DS game was the one that sold to your grandma, because grandma was like, oh, I need to stimulate my brain, and then they bought the brain age for the DS. Okay, I played the 3DS game. It was all right. It's the best game ever existed. Hold on. Welcome to my brain seminar. Let me give you my real brain seminar. Okay. This is my real brain seminar. I want Bob to give the review. Okay. Sure. Can you wait?
Can you hear Bob?
Could you hear that? Could you hear that okay? Cool. Also, the donation sounds are back. It has now been fixed. Now that we're not doing it the other way. Let me just do one thing real quick. and then we'll get right to the review because I know y'all are very, very interested in my reviews. I know when people think Beta 64, they think high quality review site. I know that's what you all are thinking.
Hey, it's me, Bob. I wanted to review Rain Age Training for the Switch. My thing is Rain Age for the DS was designed as a fun way to keep your brain active. It was a way to stimulate your brain more than just trying to relax it. So, this game is based a lot on the Nintendo DS. And I think that's really cool. However, I will say that the 3DS game, scared me. Which was really scary. I thought it was going to eat me. I thought he was going to eat me. Anyway, point is that the 3DS game is much better because they had to put so much work into it to make it user enjoyable. This game is a pick up and play stimulant game. And that's what I gotta say. Did you understand? You put him to sleep.
It was so boring. Dr. Kawashima fell asleep. Ugh, what a boring lecture. We couldn't understand half of it. Okay, then I'll just say it right now. I'll say it right now. In all seriousness, this game is really fun. It's just one of those like fun brain teaser games that like you could get all the time on the DS. It's nostalgic. It's very nostalgic. The 3DS one, it feels a lot more like a game, a lot more like substantial. It's like a big steak. The 3DS one is like a big steak. I'm such a bad review. Okay, here's the deal. I'm such a bad reviewer at things. I base my reviews off of feeling. Like, what was I feeling at the time? Like, what was my emotional state? Did it improve it or destroy it? That is how I review games. I don't review on like, oh, does it control good? Are there glitches? Are there like, is it objectively fun? Like, what is the player like experience like? I don't do that. I base it off of like, did it make my neurons fire? And it made my neurons fire. This is why I don't do reviews on Beta 64 anymore, because I can't do it. I can't get outside that. Like, it's fun because I had fun. And I can't explain why, other than saying it's like a steak. It's like a bloody steak you can just gnash your teeth into. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I'm no Arlo who's able to like, let me tell you for like 8 hours why this game I think is a good game. I stutter and my words just flop over each other. And it's just not, I just can't do it. I can't come up with like concepts in my brain to explain why I enjoy or don't enjoy a game. It's just based on like gut feelings. And speaking of that, tonight on Patreon, I'm posting up a review I deleted on Beta 64 because it sucks so bad. And I'm gonna react to it too, so you can enjoy me cringing at the thought of watching. It was my Pokemon Sun and Moon review, which was deleted several years ago because I hated it and everyone hated it too. So get excited for that. Get excited for that one. It was the first Pokemon game I had ever played in my entire life. It is literally lost media, but I found it on my like hard drive and I will be uploading it to Patreon tonight. Include both raw, like just as it came, and with commentary, with a reaction commentary, raw reviews, raw footage. It's only $2 a month. Help support the beta, and you get beta content too. Now, I think it was worth it just for this. I'm gonna say that right now. I think it was worth it just for this. Brain H. Highly recommend it. I never got to like the kanji writing thing, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Submit for stream. Y'all wanna do a little submit for stream? I'm still feeling tired, so I'm ending the stream a little bit earlier. It's not because I have no more content to show you. That's not possible. It's clearly because I'm tired. Can't you tell? It's not because I've literally done every single thing in the game. Justin, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? We just got finished playing Dr. Kawashima Otona no Nintendo Switch Training. It was good. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. It made my neurons fire. And what more do you need from a video game? Let's be real. What more do you need from a video game than your neurons exploding? All right, let's boot up that submit for stream. This is from Anthony B. Rousseau. Oh, hey, Captain Falcon. You like my new car for F-Zero? You expect to win a race? I like to imagine. What's his name? Falcon? Captain Falcon? That's right, Captain Falcon. I like to imagine him being like, oh, Captain Falcon, I'm such a big fan. Check out my car. And he's like, you'll never win a race with that crap. You disgust me. Are you even an F-Zero fan? And then he spits on me, and I'm like, and I just start crying. What am I talking about? This game broke me. I think it broke me. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think am I sick? Do I need to do a Tempe check? I might need to do a Tempe check. I think I need to do a Tempe check. Holy crap. By the way, I have a glitch in my computer. I don't know why, but if I put my computer to sleep, like I click the sleep button, it never wakes up. And I have to I can't turn it off either. I have to unplug the cable from the back. So I just never put the computer to sleep. I just shut it down instead. Which is not weird because that's what I do anyway. Reinstall Windows. I might have to. I might have to. We'll see. We'll see. BIOS does not support ACPI mode. Oh, maybe I turned that off. Maybe I turned something off. Yeah, maybe I turned something off. Maybe that was the reason. Pushmo music. I love Pushmo. Are you able to fix computers? I love fixing computers. It's one of my top things to do. It's one of my top things to do. Why would you adjust something in the BIOS you don't know of? No, hold on now. Reminder, I'm a computer science dang major, okay? I graduated with a computer science degree, okay? Now, I do adjust things that I don't know what they do and break things all the time. But I usually figure it out before I turn off the computer. You know what I mean? I don't usually leave things in a broken state. Usually. You just asked Twitch chat for computer help. How good are you? Let's do a quick Tempe check. What do you say? Let's do a quick Tempe check. The demons ate it. Hold on, I gotta go grab the other one. All right, I got it. All right. Good.
This is a certified
Dairy Queen.
classic.
$98.9. I ain't sick, I'm just weird. I'm not sick, I'm just a weirdo. Well, thank you all for watching my little show. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I will see you on the wonderful day known as Tuesday. I will be fully healed, completely and utterly healed, guaranteed, no problem at all. Fully healed, 100%, no takebacks. Because if I'm not, that would suck, and I don't want to be sick anymore. I'm done with being sick. Today was the first day that I've been able to be like, oh, okay, I'm feeling like actually legitimately better. If I had to give like an actual assessment of my health right now, I would say I'm running at like 70, which is pretty good. 70 is better than 0. 70 is better. 70. I just want to say 70 is better than 0. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say on the matter. Now, you all have a fantastic night sleep, and we're gonna raid Bonzinator for the evening. I'm not sure it is. Is 70's better than 0? That's what the game told me. 70 was bigger than 0. All right, I'm gonna legitimately go get some rest. Nooks was, I just wanna give a shout out to Nooks. Nooks said because the house is a freaking mess because we were both sick for so long. The house is disgusting. She said, hey Andrew, while you're streaming, I'm gonna go get the house like disinfected. And I walked outside to get that thermometer. It's spotless, it's beautiful. And I'm gonna go sit on the couch and watch YouTube videos of people eating IHOP. What a wonderful, she's so great. She's so great. And you all are so great too. Thank you for your support. I genuinely appreciate you so freaking much. I know I'm a quirky weirdo. I know that for a fact. But you know, who is it? Who is it? You silly, silly man. Thank you, Rainbow Cap, again for the birthday gift. I'm gonna be wearing those handcuffs. Night all. Have a good night. Thank you again. Appreciate you all so much. Chew.